Hi, I'm Dr. Jan Jaffer, and this is Got Teeth, a patient-centric monthly podcast featuring local health experts. So today we're here with Jacquie, who's the executive director of Her Victory, to learn a little bit more about what you guys do here in Calgary and how you help really women around the city. So tell me a little bit about Her Victory.
Our heart is to serve, advocate, and assist women that are caught in the sex trade, exploited, or at risk of being trafficked.
So how is it that you are able to help them? Obviously, this is a challenge. It's still something that happens in Calgary, and I think, we don't see it a lot, so that's kind of where we're almost shielded from experiencing it. But it's obviously still happening on a fairly regular basis, and there's some pretty big concerns happening.
Oh, absolutely. I think the latest stat, there's about 3,000 prostitutes in the city of Calgary, and human trafficking is one of the largest growing crimes in the world, and that's including the nation of Canada and the province of Alberta. And so we're able to assist these women. Like I said, we're like a stone in the ocean. We hope that ripples, but we are located in the heart of the Stroll, which is an active prostitution stroll here in Calgary. And so we have an outreach facility where we can reach these women's basic needs: showering, clothing. We have basic care packages. We do have on-site counseling, a social worker, and caseworkers as well. So, and we do have a really great volunteer team that just when these women enter the door, we meet them where they're at. Every story is different. Every circumstance is different. We see women that are actively in the sex trade. We see women that are facing exploitation from a pimp, or women that are actually at risk of or currently being trafficked.
Okay. So with your guys, obviously there's so much that you do, and you've been doing it for a while. What are you trying to, how are we trying to help? Obviously the goal is to try to get them out of the sex trade. Is that ultimately where you're trying to meet these women and what we're trying to achieve, or Her Victory is trying to achieve?
Absolutely, and we want to break the cycle.
Yeah.
Essentially, we built everything on trusting relationships. A lot of these women have been abused from a very young age. There's not a lot of trust there with police. There's not a lot of support systems for them, whether that be family, friends, community. And so we really want to advocate and bring them in community, and not only just reach the practical needs. Our approach is very holistic. So it's the emotional, the practical, and the spiritual piece of it. And so just recently, we're very excited. In January, we're launching our safe housing program. And so this will be housing for women specifically that are fleeing exploitation or being trafficked. And we're able to offer a safe space, but also it's full program as well. So equipping and empowering these women to eventually live independently on the purpose that they have on their life.
So that's great. So there'll actually be some housing that you'll actually be able to provide, so they can leave the setting that they're in and actually come and stay somewhere while they're getting some help with you guys.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's fantastic. And so the facility that you have right now, though, you're talking a little bit about it. There's showers there, you provide some clothing, you provide some, counseling as well.
Yep.
So they can come in kind of whenever they want to visit you guys and get some help there?
We do. We're not open 24/7,
Yeah, no.
but we are open during the week. What we also have is we have groups that are also out reaching dark pockets of prostitution within the city. So we have groups that are out in the stroll in the evenings, and so they're able to refer women back to our facility during our daytime hours. We also have a team that goes into the illegal massage parlors. You'd be surprised how many there are actually in the city of Calgary. We also have teams that go in the strip clubs, as well as we are weekly in the Calgary remand, so in women's prisons. So while these women are incarcerated, we're able to create that relationship with them, let them know who we are, what we do, start that relationship so that when they are released, there is some support systems there available for them.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, if people are interested in learning more or wanting to help or wanting to, get you stuff that could be useful for you, what are you guys looking for, and how do people get in touch with you?
Yeah, it can be really tough to just volunteer.
Yeah.
We have quite an extensive, obviously with the population that we deal with, it's very sensitive, there's safety issues and whatnot. This isn't for everybody, but definitely we do need the support financially. You can go to our website, hervictory.ca, become a monthly donor. We do have an area as well where we take donations, so practical items, and we've got a list on our website of leggings and socks and winter coats and boots, especially in the season right now. We're seeing women coming in with no shoes. They've been, they're sleeping outside, toques, mitts, that sort of thing. Every year we do have a fundraiser. We do the Ride to Refuge, where corporations can join and get a team, do some fundraising that way. We have a partnership with another organization called Freedom 8848. So they do a climb every August. The elevation of Everest is 8,848 meters. And so we have individuals that sign up, people sponsor them to climb these mountains over a span of 3 days here just outside of Calgary. So there's a multitude of ways that you can behind the scenes volunteer. If it's something you feel really called to, go to our website, fill out our volunteer application, and sometimes we have events that happen quarterly. Serve food, these sort of things. So there's the practical ways, there's the financial ways,
lots of different ways to help. Well, no, and that's fantastic because honestly, when we talked last time, just understanding the need that's out there. Sometimes we don't see what's actually happening, and we're blind to what's actually going on. So understanding that the need is larger than probably most people think, and there's people out there trying to help break that cycle. Like you said, I think so important for Calgary and just for women in general, just not just locally but internationally as well.
Yeah, I think what people would be surprised to know is that 93% of individuals that are trafficked in Canada are Canadian citizens. We get a lot of the comment that this just happens overseas, which it does. But the rate of trafficking, even in the province of Alberta, is increasing, and it's becoming quite more prevalent. So, like I said, we're like a drop in the ocean, but we're doing what we can from our standpoint, and really we just want to, it's a human issue. Selling people is not okay, and so we want to just break that cycle so it doesn't happen again.
Well, that's fantastic. I mean, thank you for the work that you're doing. Thank you for the help that you're putting out there. And of course, if anybody wants to reach out to you again, can you give us the website one more time just so they can find you?
Yeah, so it's hervictory.ca. That's the best way to get in touch with us. You can contact us. You can fill out our volunteer application form. We have information there how you can help different levels. And also have a look at our impact report, the number of people that we're reaching here in the city and what we do more in detail.
Perfect. Well, thank you for your time. Thanks for taking some time to have more people learn a little bit about what you guys are doing.
Yeah, well, and thank you to Trek Dental for your support. Your team has really has a heart for this and wanting to get involved, so thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that.